Magic. I am a wizard! History. I'm an old wizard! The magic historian. My bones hurt.
Greetings, owners of fine luxury cardboard rectangles. My friends, I hope the day finds you well. We are going to dive into some magical goodness. Wizards of the Coast has released a cinematic trailer for Innistrad Midnight Hunt, and I'm going to go through this trailer and give my reactions to it. So that being said, let's dive into my first viewing of the trailer. All right, let's get into the trailer, my friends. Starting out with a werewolf, and man, look at that. That's crazy. It's just tearing up a tree with its massively powerful arms and these glowing red eyes. And I don't know about you, but it gives me the feel that I'm literally up at the top of this tree and only have about 4 seconds before a werewolf tears me apart. It's so amazing. All right, nope, nothing at the top of the tree. I wasn't oh man, look at this. Look at that crazy scar. It's all jagged and raw. It actually doesn't look to be that old of a scar. And this werewolf has a crazy like medallion amulet and some scraps of clothing. So it feels like this is somebody who hasn't been a werewolf for that long. But man, that is an intimidating face this dude has. All right, what's next? Oh, look at this. You've got an abbey somewhere, right? This werewolf maybe is doing some kind of reconnaissance to check out what's going on. And look in the background. You can see there's like a village off in the distance. And this one particular, I guess, religious building is out at the forefront, mostly in good repair with a little bit of damage in the back. But it's an imposing looking estate. So what's this werewolf doing here? All right, pretty cool, man. Oh, it's okay, yeah, you've got broken religious symbols. Oh, there's a little boy up in the window. Run! Run! There's a werewolf out there, bro. Oh, look at that. Billy, get out. No. Oh my God. Look at this. There's like multiple werewolves up in the trees with their glowing eyes. I don't know. Like when I think of werewolves, I think about them loping along the ground. I don't picture them actually getting up into the trees. Oh, that's really spooky, man. There's at least 1, 2, 3 different werewolves shown here. That poor little kid, no wonder he looks terrified. Billy, you need to get out of this orphanage. Man. Oh, he's good. No, he's got a crutch. Oh, Billy, no. Hurry up. We got to get out of here. We got to get out of here. All right, everyone's lined up. Come on, dude. Let's evacuate them. Wait a minute. Look at this guy's posture. He looks like he's angry. No, is this oh no, is he not going to save them from the werewolves?
This is the Heron's Grace Orphanage.
Okay.
Here you will earn your keep. And don't think that I will go lightly on you, new boy. You cannot hide behind that crutch.
What is the matter with you, dude? What is going on? Is this their first day at the orphanage? This guy is... What? Poor little Billy's looking out the window. All these werewolves have climbed up his tree. And he's just like, ah. And then this dude comes along and is like, yo, I expect you to work. And I expect you to work good. That crutch is no excuse. Like, how much of a monster have they made this man? Look at the look on his face as he's just looking down at little Billy. Oh, Billy, you gotta get out of here, bro. Like, how rough is that? He's got a crutch.
I expect a good day's work out of you tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? What? There's werewolves in the trees, bro. Okay, I'm lost here. You're just gonna stay here when there are werewolves around? Billy, tell him about the werewolves.
Or I'll throw you over the wall. For the werewolves.
No, he knows! He knows about the werewolves! He just said he'd throw Billy over the fence for the werewolves! What is going on? Mankind is even worse than the monsters that lurk out in the dark. This guy is cartoonishly evil. He's literally threatening a little boy who needs a crutch to get around, like Tiny Tim. Like Tiny Tim from the Christmas Carol. And he's like, I'm gonna huck you over the wall if you don't do a good job. How can he do a good job? He's got I don't even know what kind of work they're having him doing. Maybe they have something he can do. Let's find out. Oh God. All right, here we go. Oh, they're making him pick fruit. Okay, all right. Those are some big apples. They look nice, actually. That's a pretty good harvest. Oh, Billy, no! Oh, no, Billy! Oh God! Look at this. It's...
Dropping my apple.
What? Oh, this guy is just—it's not even like so. Okay, I thought maybe, you know what? Maybe this guy has higher ups that are making him worry about things, and it's like, okay, you know what? You got to make sure you get the harvest in. But he walks up after Billy spilled the apples, and it's literally you can just put them in the basket. You can just put them back in the basket. It'll take about 4 seconds. I mean, maybe 10 seconds for little Billy here. But he walks up with the apples, like dropping my apples, and just throws the apple. Come on, dude. Come on, man. This guy's hilarious. All right, what's going on? Oh, look, he just kicked another apple. You can't pretend like the apples are important. Where are you going? If these apples need to get picked, where are you going? Let's go. What? Wait. How far did he walk? It's midnight now? Were they picking the apples at night? I thought it was an overcast day. Now the moon's out. Like, it showed him walking off with him. How long is this walk? Also, what are you doing? He's going to literally throw this kid off a cliff. What is this? Oh no! Oh, Billy! Look at the look on his face. He can't get enough of it. There's werewolves. He's going to throw this kid to the werewolves.
It's your dinner.
You're going to be a werewolf there. Okay.
Do it again.
What?
Next time.
Wait, what? We just saw these werewolves, like, bounding up a tree like it was nothing. And you could see from the way the werewolf grabbed on the wall that he could gain purchase. So, why are these werewolves not tearing up the side and eating the kid and this dude? That's suspect.
I won't be lenient.
Like, see? Wait a minute. That kind of almost looked like the werewolf chose to slide back down.
I've got a schedule to keep.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. There's something on her face.
Would you
What?
like me to help you?
Hold on.
Yes,
You want me to help you?
please.
Just breathe.
Just breathe, all right.
When the moon is full and bright,
What is going
and
on?
children lie awake in fright,
Who are you?
beware the beast that lurks the halls to chew you up.
Are you turning him into a
And
vampire?
all.
What's going on now? Is she using blood magic on these kids?
Draws near.
I mean, she was brought by that dude, so she's... Wait a minute. They're trying to trick me. I get it now, see? She came in with the evil dude, but he called her a doctor, right? And now it seems like she's doing like evil magic to the kids. But look, she's got, that's the same ragged scar from the werewolf. I know because it's got an amulet too. So she was one of the werewolves that was outside of the place. And if the werewolves were climbing up in the tree and looking over the edge, and then they clearly have the ability to overwhelm this abbey. They could leap over those walls, right? Like, come on, we saw it. And it looked like the werewolf just kind of let themselves slide down the wall at the end there. So she's here to help them, and she's part of the werewolf group. So most likely the magic that she's using isn't going to turn them into vampires. She's going to turn Billy into a werewolf. Oh, werewolves have like hardcore regeneration, so that might help him with his little problem.
Can
All right.
smell your fear.
Yeah, she's definitely a werewolf, man. That's crazy. Oh yeah, we're gonna get that moment where Buddy's gonna get his. Little Billy sleeping. What? What was that? What is this? Oh my God! He's literally. This guy is not only evil, he's ridiculous. He's literally picking on the kid with a disability, hanging out in a mask right by his bed, waiting for him to open his eyes. This guy has nothing better to do with his time. Like, what? Oh, Billy.
That's what you'll get if you don't.
Oh no! All the kids. What? Oh man! All the kids are werewolves. You hear that growling? That is intense. All right, let's get him. Let's get this guy. Oh yeah. Oh Billy! Oh, he's got your crutch now, Billy. He's holding it.
You cannot hide behind that crutch.
Oh yes! Yes! I love that. I mean, yeah, admittedly, it's a little bit corny when they do this kind of stuff, but I love that turnaround. That's what he said to the kid in the beginning, right? He's like, just because you got a crutch, you can't hide behind that. I'm still going to make you work. And now he's like, you can't hide behind that crutch. And look at the look on his face now. Now he's spooked. Maybe you shouldn't have been such an evil piece of garbage, huh, buddy? Maybe you should have taken care of these little boys, because Billy's about to mess you up. Get him, Billy! Get him! You! Terrible! Oh, he looks so good. Ah! Oh, come on, man. Come on. You show Billy leaping on him going, gah, 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 and it looks like Billy's doing no damage. Where is the spray of any kind of blood or anything like that? Come on, Wizards of the Coast. Come on. This is a weak... It doesn't even look like he's being hurt. It looks like they're slap noodling him. Alright, let me go full size so I can tell you the rest of my thoughts on this. Alright, man, well, I have to say, I actually really enjoyed that trailer. There were certain aspects of it that maybe, you know, not so great to me. The ending with the kid, like, kind of wet noodling him and not getting any kind of, like, explosion of chunks of him ripping off or whatever. I get it. You know, Wizards of the Coast is trying to keep it kid-friendly to a degree, and it's like, yeah, sure, he's being ripped to pieces, but you don't need to see that, even though we have no problem showing you a massive gougy scar on a werewolf's face, so it's like, whatever. But I mean, I gotta say, the beginning of that, where the werewolf is bounding up the tree, it's such an intense moment. It genuinely made me feel like I was stuck up in a tree and the inevitability of that werewolf was gonna come and get me, right? And then when the werewolf reached the top and the other werewolves were like looking through the treetops and everything, surveilling the situation, I was like, bro, this is really intense. Like, you've got the kid in the window, the little trembling lip or whatever. You've got the broken symbol of Avacyn to show that man's hope has been dashed, right? There's no one to protect them. And then you've got little Billy there. And my first gut instinct is like, yo, we've got to get out of this building. The werewolves have found us. But instead, turns out, nope, you're not going anywhere. You're stuck in the orphanage with the stereotypical, like, way over the top villainous style individual running an orphanage, which in some ways works because there are people who genuinely like to pick on people who are weaker and smaller than them, right? So if you're in an orphanage, you can be as big a bully as you want to these kids, and most likely you're not going to run into any problems. And this dude's clearly an even bigger bully because he's literally picking on poor little Billy One Crutch. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I thought at first when he opened the door, it's like, okay, kids, come on, we werewolf alert, everybody into the werewolf bunker. We gotta go. The werewolves are coming to eat us. But he's all like, you little punks better eat them apples. Not eat them apples. You little punks better pick them apples real good, or I'm gonna whip you over the fence to the werewolves. Like, it's like, what? And then he's just, like I said, he's cartoonishly evil. He pretends to care about the apples when he totally doesn't, because he's like, whatever, you're dropping my apples, throws them, kicks them, takes Billy on the longest walk ever because it goes from day to night. Like, how many laps did he have to do around the Abbey before he's finally like, all right, it's nighttime, time to like hang you over the edge? And then, you know, the more I think about it, the less sense some of it makes. Like, that lady is a doctor who cares about people, I guess, and just turns all those kids into werewolves. But if she cared about, like, the children, she could have just instead been like, they could have just ripped up the wall. At that point, when the kid was being hung over the wall, they could have literally climbed that wall easily. And they could have grabbed that dude in charge of the orphanage, twisted his head off like it was nothing, boop, and whipped it off to the side. Right? There you go. Problem solved. Evil orphanage guy taken care of. Maybe Lady Doctor takes over the orphanage, taking care of him. Like, in some ways, it almost feels like the kid was manipulated into becoming a werewolf. And wait a minute. She just asked Billy, do you want me to help you? And then she took out her little magic werewolf pendant, and that magical essence infused all the children. So Billy's choice was forced on all these other orphans. Like, 9 or 10 kids were forced into becoming lycanthropes because of this werewolf's magic. So was she actually a good person? I don't know, man. Like, honestly, is there anybody who's good in this? Like, what is going on? The more I think about it, the less I'm like, wait, why did she do that? That isn't she, in a way, like, not quite as evil as that guy, but she could have saved those kids. She could have literally saved them. And instead she's like, hey, become a werewolf. I don't know. I mean, it's a cool trailer, but it leaves me with some real questions. I'm sure that their aim was to make her seem like heroic and she's there to help, but ultimately it kind of didn't seem that way now that I think about it, right? Why were all the other kids forced into being a werewolf without given a choice? Why didn't she just, like, destroy the guy in charge of the orphanage? Maybe they'd send a nicer priest out to take care of the place. Like, there's a number of ways those kids could have been helped without forcing them to permanently become werewolves, right? So it does make it seem like either she's somewhat evil or her mind's been twisted by the reality of Innistrad. I don't know. Interesting trailer, though. So, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I missed, because I'm sure there's some things that I must have missed. Thanks for coming by, my friends. If you like the video, like the video. You can also share it around. That helps the channel. And if you love what I'm doing, jump on my Patreon. Thanks for coming by, everybody. Big shout out to my patrons. See you guys next time.